Hey guys, Stephanie here. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Coronavirus making me crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so I've been trying to do a video. Love the wig. Oh my god, feeling the pink. Anyways, coronavirus, gotta entertain myself. Hey. Alright, so I'm trying to make a video on the side of my house. I have my kids trying to do water balloons. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. Really? Not only that, but like the amount of extra trash. And they're in the kitchen all day. And mom, can we get sushi? Mom, I'm like, dude, I can't even get milk. I had to get us coconut milk. What makes you think we're gonna go get sushi? Like, oh my god, it's like all day long. And I'm trying to explain to them. Remember how I told you things would happen? Maybe. You said, you're crazy. Whatever. Well, this shit's getting real. So lock it down. We're not going anywhere. And it's like, oh my god, my kids, they're affecting my mental health. But, anyways, guys, so Trump just declared martial law throughout the entire country. And because of disclaimers and patents and all these other things I'm not aware of, there is a big thing with holistic healing that people are not aware of. All right? Think about all the people in ancient times. You had Leonardo da Vinci do all these secret messages and paintings. You had Nikola Tesla. He did free energy. But you had Grady, whatever, take that technology. We find all these ancient civilizations that, like in the pyramids, they made their own batteries and stuff like that, right? I'm going to hold up something that you should invest in. Hold on. Like, I don't know discrepancies. Like I said, I'm just going to hold them up. Oh, what? Okay, so, anyways, so there's a lot of technologies and things that have been kind of kept from us, from secret societies and all this kind. It's a real thing. Whatever. So, not trying to get into all that, but I'm trying to make the point to where everything in your consciousness, okay, from the time you're born until you're 3 years old, you're at a thea state. Basically, that's why babies will walk off of beds. They don't know what's going to happen to them, right? They're just like, woo, yeah, I'm going to walk off this bed. It could kill me. What? It's going to be fun. And adults are like, no. Oh, and you're about to have a heart attack and die. But this baby's like, what? Going off the bed. Going off the bed. Okay, well, throughout life, from the time you're born, okay, how people, just like for instance, if somebody says, here, take some acid, you're like, oh my god, no, I'm gonna see something, I'm gonna freak out, oh my god. You're already pre-programmed in your mind to think the worst, right? Yes. Okay, so people don't understand that in the beginning of time, there's technology that has been kept from us, so the 1% can keep us controlled and in a sheep-like mentality, right? Yeah, because if you go obey, you'll pay your rent, you'll get your student loans, you'll do whatever. If you disobey, you'll be cut off of Facebook and people will, like, they'll hate you. But I mean, in real life terms, though, we had the mainstream tell us it's a hoax, it's not real, it's just the flu, it's nothing big. You're racist if you don't go to a Chinese restaurant. I mean, oh my god, we've heard it all, right? They've steadily peddled all this, not that big of a deal. And people like me are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. You got the fucking princess shit with corona victims. And you bring them to San Antonio, Texas. This is a virus that is mutating, rapidly spreading. Nobody knows what the fuck it's Nobody knows anything. But you brought it to cities throughout the United States, into main ports, main democratic cities, mind you less. Then the mainstream media is like, oh, all these Republicans are having to self-quarantine after they went behind Trump's back to bring these infected people into these port cities. I mean, goddamn, people, wake up. You have been so programmed because whatever Beyonce does and like J Lo at the Super Bowl, and I'm sorry, at first I really didn't think about it. I was like, oh yeah, damn, for her age, she's looking good. Because I'm like, damn, I'm about to be 39, but I've had 4 kids. I look pretty fucking good for my age. Like, I take pride in that. But I would feel awkward to like get in front of like a bunch of people in a crowd, like on a stripper pole at my age. It's weird, right? Especially if you have kids. But through social programming, mind you, I don't watch this shit. I haven't watched mainstream television probably like, oh fuck, like 6 and 8 years. Honestly, I want to say 9. I mean, I have my indulgence, 90 Day Fiance, and like Married at First Sight, because it's just like human experiment things. Like, I dig it. Because oh, sorry guys, there's a lot of fun to it. But, anyways, I mainly watch like interesting things that I can learn from because everything else is like stupid. It really is stupid. But through those programmings, through growing up in certain households, it doesn't matter. Like when we die, think about it. They don't find our skin color or our zip code. Nobody says like my hand. It's my, but we all are living creatures. Underneath our skin, we are living. The trees, everything around us is a spiritual being. We are just in this matrix of reality. But when you get out of the matrix, it's kind of spooky too, because it's like the people around you don't understand how programmed they are. And then when you're one of the people that tries to call out the social programming, they like they will killery your ass. Okay? I don't know where I was going with this, but I'll show you another for real oh, this one. Do it. And this one. I don't know if you guys see it because the lighting is so fucked up. Well, I'm not good with lighting, period. Here, I'll just hold them up real slow like that. This right here is like Corella. Amazing. Like, it's wheatgrass. It's like wheatgrass is the best. You have to do, honestly, like I do iodine with kelp and all that kind of stuff. And I wasn't into that. Like, my mom always told me, like, that's hippie shit. Only hippies do that stuff. And, like, always go with pharmaceuticals. But it's like, look at Oxycontin. They told the masses, oh no, it's not addictive. Trust it. Stephanie, fun fact, not proud of it, but I ended up one of those people in the opioid epidemic. I had some stuff. In 2005, I had 2 daughters in 1 year. They're only 10 months apart, so I had a tummy tuck. And then my mom died, and Percocet was really good at night. You know, even after I healed, it helped make me feel good. It numbed it. And instead of having the proper, like, support around me where everybody's just like, well, you have to get over it. You have to move on. You know, she's dead, blah, blah, blah. It just makes you feel as a person if you feel you're bad for it. So you suppress it. So I did that. And it landed me in Harris County Jail for 11 months. It was awful. So my survival skills kind of good. Because I went through a quarantine in Harris County Jail. But I'm telling you, people, what we're being programmed to accept and to believe is beyond what I can comprehend, because people don't think for themselves. Like, people were just like, oh, go here, go now. They're like, I'm not going anywhere. I honestly, I feel bad for people who are truth seekers, truth tellers, like Alex Jones. He's being sued for promoting holistic healing. You know? So, pharmaceutical companies or private companies like CRISPR, the owner, Zach, whatever his name is, they like arrested him until California got their claws in him. And they were going to figure out how they can get their money out of what he created. All this like geoengineering and like what they can do with our DNA coding, it's real. They can do it. You can do it with frequencies. You can listen to right frequencies. You can listen to sound and change your perspective. You can change your reality. You can honestly, like music, you listen to certain songs like Etta James, At Last, or like listen to Nine Inch Nails, or you listen to like the Rolling Stones Symphony of the Devil. There's certain like Prince, Purple Rain. There's purple like Purple Rain. Okay, anyways. Oh, hold up. Coronavirus, boredom. I'm just kidding. So, anyways, but like all these songs, they give you a certain feeling, right? They make a certain emotion come out. You get goosebumps. You're like, oh, so powerful. But in ancient times, they had like these huge, halls to where they reflected healing sounds. People, you are so like, I have, this one right here. This vitamin right here, sweet wormwood. You know what it says on it? Warning. Oh, California. Prop 65. Warning. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. But anyways, yeah, Prop 65 warning. It's on the back of all my furniture, my mattresses. It's on my fucking vitamins. It's on my makeup. It's probably in my wigs. It's probably in my fucking breast implants. Let's be real. I mean, we are living in a world filled with toxins that are killing us. Our water kills us. Our food kills us. Vaccinations are killing us. Medications that they tell you are going to help you, but give you 20 million side fucking effects. And let me give you a vaccination on that, which will have a chemical reaction to it too. But don't question us. We're the government. Seriously, guys, like I'm trying to be like make as light as this as I can and be goofy. But the truth is this isn't goofy shit. And I get fucked with on Twitter, like big time. Like I have like over 15,000 followers, right? But for every follower I get every day, they suspend the accounts or cancel accounts that are already connected to me. On YouTube, I have screenshotted everything. I should have like a couple more thousand subscribers than I do right now. But because we're so quickly entertained, we want instant stimulation. People are not focused enough to listen to a full video. People usually cut off around the first minute or 2, 3. That's not me. Like, I can't just get on there and be fake because what I say is straight off the top of my head, how I feel, what I think. It's totally from me. So it takes me a couple seconds to warm up. I don't get on a script. This is just my freaking thoughts. My thoughts are pretty actually freaking good and on point. But I get on here and I do this because I really care about people. And I think like, damn, I have a gift, right? My entire life I've always felt damned by it. It's like a blessing and a curse. But at the same time, it's at a pivotal point to where I can actually come out and speak about what God shows me, my dreams, and how I feel and what I know. Because now more than ever, people are starting to wake up to it and see it. So even if I touch just one person, I don't care. So for any of you people out there who are like, oh my God, whatever, bitch, shut up. Honestly, I love dressing up. I love putting makeup on. I love doing all this. I love doing my pimp tight Trumpster. Like, I love doing this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just me. Like, if I can honestly be like play some music and like get on here, I would, because that's just how I am. And I think if more people would be who they are, be honest and not so afraid of what society will say about you or judge you or be a dick about, I think we'd all be much happier. Because I think we're all so worried about what everybody else is thinking about us that until we hear somebody else's opinion, we never have that subconscious insecurity. Think about it. Say you're born, right? And you have a disformity. And everyone around you acts like you're normal. And then one day you go somewhere and they're like, whoa, what happened to you? The rest of your life, you're going to constantly replay that moment. And that's what happens through social programming. We are all humans. We all want the same thing. But I think at the end of the day, we're all looking for that thing from things outside of us. And we'll never be happy and we'll never feel loved and we'll never feel complete unless we love ourselves and understand that you can't depend on anybody or love anybody or want anything good for anybody or be an activist for the right cause if it's not for the right reason. So I would wish that everybody would get right with God. Fuck your personal shit. Doesn't matter what race, religion, nothing. We all need to come together because at the end of the day, we can only survive this together. Love you guys. Hit that like, subscribe, and share.